let's be real. Amapiano have been carrying African music in 2025. I would say it was a draw last year between Afrobeats and Amapiano. But you see, 2025, Amapiano hold African music to the high standard this year. I don't think there is something major that came out of Afrobeat this year. Some of you might disagree with me in the comment section. Amapiano or Afrobeat, which of these two music genres carried African music this year globally? It is Amapiano. I know Afrobeat had a run for 10 plus years. I probably would say since 2010. Probably 15 years. But Amapiano I would say since 2023, you know, have been carrying African music. Like Afrobeat artists now are marketing themselves a little too high, to the point that there's a lot of music festivals that used to happen that continue to push Afrobeat, you know, to the wave that it was been going. I'm gonna mention one of the festivals that, and the reason why Afrobeat is lacking and Amapiano is rising. One, Afrobeat artists are charging too much now to perform in festivals, concerts, and the idea that they stop touring within Africa, they don't tour within Africa anymore. You see, Afrobeat artists, once they break into American, European market, their fees went up. I remember, if anybody have forgotten, one music festival hosted by Polo. He doesn't do that anymore because, according to him, I watched one of his interviews he did a while back. Artists are charging too much. At this point, he can't even afford Wizkid, Davido, right? Afro Music Festival that's supposed to be hosted in Lagos last year. If you guys remember, 30 December last year, Afrobeat concerts supposed to be reign supreme at the Afro Festival that was scheduled to host in Lagos in 30 December last year. They end up pushing it away because of, they said, low ticket sales. It's not. It have everything to do with artists. The artists that people want to see are charging too much, and that is what's killing Afrobeat. But the smart thing Afrobeat artists are doing is that they know these things that I'm talking about. So what they do now is that they incorporate Amapiano into Afrobeat. As I said in my previous video, Amapiano is such a very sweet music genre coming from South Africa that can blend in with anything. It's not even Afrobeat is incorporating it now. Latino music, Arab music, they are incorporating Amapiano into their music form. So is Amapiano getting the credit it deserves? No. But when it comes to African music, as we have been talking about for 15 years now, if you're going from 2010, when the whole world started hearing it, I remember hearing it for the first time on a regular radio back in 2010. That was the band and all, right? And Flavor. So it had a run, but part of the problem that Afrobeat is facing now is all the artists. I'm not discriminating, from Davido, Wizkid, you name it, Burna Boy, Tiwa, all of them. They are charging too much. You know, the idea that somehow you just come and do free concerts, you know, to continue to keep that genre alive, it doesn't happen anymore. You know, December was a clear signal, but for whatever reason, Amapiano is pushing, is holding that African music popularity like this, and it's heavy, you know. So any Amapiano artists out there, don't be discouraged. You're on the right track. Continue putting out bangers. The current guy that is reigning right now is C-I-Z-A, Caesar or something. He remixed this song with Thames on Malay, and the song is trending right now. So I'm talking to you right now. I heard it on a New York radio station. I've heard it a couple of times this week on the New York radio station. So I don't know why, like, no, I'm not gonna say Nigeria. Other African artists need to humbly believe that Amapiano is carrying African music as we speak. If you disagree with me, share your thoughts in the comment section, because Wizkid put out album last year, right? Davido did last year, early this year. You know, a couple of African Afrobeat artists put out album, even Burna Boy. But for whatever reason, Amapiano is still on a radar. If you go to UK, Amapiano. If you go to major cities where predominantly they have high numbers of Africans living in, like New York, DC, Baltimore area, even in Dallas, Amapiano is reigning supreme. So why is it that we can't, from Nigerians, Ghanaians, why can't we humbly believe that Amapiano is the face right now? Don't get me wrong, Afrobeats is still, you know, make it waxing strong, but Amapiano is surging ahead. And the reason is what I said earlier in the beginning. Amapiano artists don't charge too much. Their DJs don't charge too much, from what I know. Their artists even are willing to work with Nigerian artists to continue to push that music genre, you know. But Afrobeat artists, probably greed, or I don't know. And then the idea they don't tour within Africa, if you ask them, there's the logistics and all that stuff, you know. I understand the logistic aspect of it, but sometimes the people that organize these concerts, organize these shows, promoters, they don't say, they say logistic is not a problem. What the problem is, it comes down to one thing and one thing only: pricing. To afford these artists is now crazy. Once they go mainstream, they're gone. Even average Nigerian Afrobeat artists, just to come and perform 10-15 minutes, you know, they will bail you balls and everything. So it's high time we start to pay attention to Afrobeat. And Afrobeat Amapiano carried African music this year. As the year is coming to an end, Amapiano did carry African music as we know it. If you disagree with me in the comment section, share your thoughts in the comment section. But this is where I stand, and I think it's a fact. You know, what need to be done is that Afrobeat artists need to go down to the drawing board, turn it down a notch, perform in South Africa, perform in Ghana, perform in Nigeria, have free concerts. People promote. I know Nigerians, Ghanaians, South Africans, I see them, if as much as we all banter against each other, I see them online defending African music, whether it's Amapiano, whether it's Afrobeat, right? Whether it's traditional high life music, I see them go online. I live online. This is what I do. I'm a content creator. I see things. So the idea that Afrobeat is lacking, it's not because bad music. They're still bangers. They're bringing out hits. But the thing is, to reach audience, there are people that want to go to concerts, that want to do a lot of things, show, you know, see their favorite celebrities live. But then again, they can't afford the concert tickets, because if promoters decide they're gonna pay Burna Boy, Wizkid, Davido, Tyler, pay them this amount of money, which is always a huge amount of money, they're gonna make their money back. They have to make their money back somehow. That's how they're charging average people. Watch this December, this dirty December. If you know anybody that is going to go to any Wizkid, Davido, Burna Boy concerts, whether in Ghana or Nigeria, ask them how much they pay for their ticket. You will scream. So that's the problem with Afrobeat. Afrobeat artists are doing too much when it comes to billing for a show. And I will not say the same thing, but I would rather go to a concert that is strictly Amapiano. A DJ will come and blast the set. I'd rather go there for 2 hours, have fun, than go to an Afrobeat artist that I will pay too much and then the guy will not even spend more than 30 minutes on stage. That is what the problem we are facing right now. So I stand by what I said. Amapiano carried African music. Amapiano carried African music this year. If you agree with me, share your thoughts in the comment section. If you disagree, let me know where you disagree. And I've told you the reason why. All right, that's the video. See you guys on the next one. Bye.